Hello pals, it's Vera again. My name is Vera. I'm so happy to be here today. So how are you guys? I hope everything is good. I want to respond to my last video. The girl that gave her boyfriend money to travel abroad, to go to the Western world. So if you remember, I don't want to go through what happened, but if you watch my last video, you know why I'm giving this point. Sometimes we meet people, we kind of meet people, we fall in love with them. We anticipate that the relationship will work out or is going to work out, or we anticipate that they are the best people for us or they are the best person for us. Yeah, at that time, at that point, your heart, your body, everything about you says this is the right person, or this is the right woman, or this is the right man. But if you give it more time, you find out actually that the person may have not been the right person for you. Or maybe God is saying, no, this is not the right person. I have my reasons for bringing you into contact with this person. Now, remember, this lady, the boyfriend of many years, traveled abroad and never contacted her. My voice call with her, she told me that the guy actually, that when she contacted this guy, after 6 months, when someone gave her another number of this guy, she found out that this guy was living with a lady. He already had a lady he was living with in abroad, which is the Western world. He has forgotten the fact that this girl stole money from her dad to send him abroad. Then he's living with a white lady. I'm not saying it's bad for him to live with a white lady or to have found love in the Western world. Anybody can find love anywhere. Like we blacks, we Nigerians, we Africans, we don't have problems living with anybody. We don't have problem marrying from other culture. We don't have problem. We're actually good at that. Our families actually celebrate the people we marry into our families, be it the male or the female, from whichever part of the world they come from. That is our culture. We celebrate them, we welcome them, we appreciate them. But what am I trying to say? Why I'm making this point is this. This guy traveled abroad and got a girlfriend, a white lady. They both lived together, and he forgot that a black lady stole money from the father's house to send him abroad. He cut off the contact. The lady said when she got the contact, her ex-boyfriend contact, when she finally got the guy's contact, she now contacted him, and the lady answered the call. And the lady, it was a white girl that answered the call and was asking her, who are you? And she explained, she said, please, can I speak to my friend? And she said, that's my man. Why would you want to speak to my man? Who are you? And she couldn't explain herself. She hung up on the lady. It may have happened that the guy have decided to move on. But the guy didn't tell the lady. He didn't tell the girl who gave him money that he had decided to move on. He should have told this lady that he had decided to move on, so that the girl too will move on, or the girl too will nurse her pain. And then he should have also returned the money this girl borrowed to pay the money they gave the father to build. So at this point, I'm going to be advising people. I'm going to be advising men or women. Please make sure you end whatever you started in Africa, or wherever you started it. End it up so that when you come to another world, you can start a new one. If you meet somebody you fall in love with, you can start up something new. If you actually hang on somebody somewhere and feel, oh, when I come back, end it up. If you decided to move on, end it well. Make sure you call the other person and say, please, I'm ending it. And whatever you've given to me, I'm returning it back to you in good faith, so that God will actually bless you. So that God will actually make a way. So that God will allow you to prosper wherever you are. The best friend of the ex-boyfriend wants to marry her now. Wants to be with her. She doesn't want. She's afraid. She's trying. She asked me if it's right for her to go ahead and have a relationship with her ex-boyfriend friend. In my own opinion, this your ex-boyfriend has moved on. Listen, you only did a favor that cost you your life mistakes. I'm not blaming you for that. You're actually a wonderful person for doing that. I don't know if I can do such favor to any man. I don't know. So maybe when it comes to me, I might check. But right now, I don't know if I can do such favor. So you're 1 in a million. Just count yourself as a good person to be 1 in a million. Now, this friend of this guy wants to marry you. He confessed. He told you that he loved you, even while you were in relationship with the best friend. One, I want to advise you to please be sure that he's actually in love with you before you take any decision. But if he's really in love with you, my dear, don't waste your time. Marry him. If you feel the same way for him, if you have any likeness for him, please do go ahead. So, but it's good for a man to love you, because women develop love. With time, women fall in love. More women develop their love and tend to stay. I don't know if it's like that for everybody, but for us, like where I come from, women don't have to love a man to marry the person. Your family, your parents will actually tell you, you have to marry this person. With time, you find out that you fall in love with the person. It happens to us. So I don't know about every other person. So for me, if you like him enough, go ahead and marry him. But make sure that he's in love with you. Because tomorrow, those things he knew about you, those things he knew you did, will still come to play. He may use those words to insult you. Maybe a time in a relationship, there must be argument. In a relationship, there must be argument. There's no perfect relationship. You just have to tolerate. He has to bear you, have to bear him. So, but if you think you can bear what will come in future, do go ahead. Because there will be a day he will get out of his senses. He will be so angry, he will tell you things that you've done before. Yes, it may not be intentional, because anger, they say, is a little madness. The Bible said it, that anger is a little madness. So when people are angry, sometimes they tend to say so many wrong things. They remind you of things you've done. They remind you of your wrongs. They judge you too. But you have to forgive. You have to move on. So if you have such a forgiving heart, go ahead and marry this man. Don't think about this other man anymore. He has moved on. He's now living with a white girl. Move on with your life. I wish them both good. I wish them well. Free him from your heart, that you may also live a good life. You may be happy with the guy you are going in with. May God bless you and the new relationship. May God make a way. I pray it works for you guys, that you people will come together, make a home together, and be happy together, so that someday all these things today we are saying will be a story that have healed. You may come out yourself and tell your story and encourage other people. So thank you very much, my friends. I really appreciate you guys for the last videos, how you've watched it, you've subscribed, you've done a lot of things. I want you to please continue to subscribe, continue to encourage me, turn my videos up, share my videos, like them, and also stay blessed. May God bless you. See you soon.